We have a son who has cerebral palsy. Everything that goes on in his head is very similar to what goes on in our heads.
Tom can think just like everybody else.
We had taken Thomas's therapist to dinner, and he said, there is not a single kindergarten in the city that's going to be appropriate for your child. And literally a moment after, the doors of the restaurant opened up and walked Mayor Bloomberg. We just introduced ourselves and said, we have a son who has cerebral palsy, and there's nowhere in the city for our child to get a good education. And he was terrific talking about, our issues with Tom. Reached into his pocket and said, here's my card. And it said, Michael Bloomberg, Mayor of New York City. It's a great card. And it said, call this number in the morning and we'll make this happen. They put together a team and they set up the school.
In order for anyone to understand what Mayor Bloomberg did for us, has to understand, if they're a parent, what it would be like to face a situation to not have a place that your child could go to get educated.
He changed the life of my son.
People always ask me why I run. Well, it starts with my fight for safe drinking water and making the schools we send our kids to work better, and college more affordable for working families. And the veterans I'm fighting for, well, to help them pay for college and get good jobs, and fighting the heroin epidemic. It's about keeping the Hudson Valley working, creating good jobs right here. I'm Sean Patrick Maloney, and I approve this message because what I'm running for is you.
My daughter Sarah has special needs and requires total care. When I met Joe Morelli, he took the time to hear what it was like to raise a child with special needs, and he left my house that day with a promise to be Sarah's voice. Joe was able to pass a law that allowed parents to be compensated to care for their disabled adult children. I was able to leave my job and provide Sarah the care that she needs. And he keeps checking in. I never expected him to care so much.
I'm Joe Morelli, and I approve this message.
Raised by a single mom, an Army veteran, Sharice Davids knows the struggles middle-class families face and knows a tax break can go a long way. In Congress, Sharice Davids will work to reform tax legislation to create a true tax cut for the middle class so working families can keep more of what they earn. And she'll work to create a child care tax credit to help families make ends meet. Sharice Davids, working for middle-class families. Independence USA PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Mark Brnovich stands up for his political donors instead of us. He's trying to end healthcare protections for people with pre-existing conditions and coverage options for young adults. He's even defending ExxonMobil as they try to hide evidence of how they're polluting our air.
Arizona's Attorney General is supposed to serve us. I founded an organization that defends women and children from human trafficking and domestic violence, and I've served on the White House Council on Women and Girls. As your Attorney General, I'll be on the right side. I'll fight for you.
This can be hard. Not as hard as running for Congress when corporations are backing the other guy. But here, where we're from, we're not afraid of hard work. Before running for Congress, I worked on some of the toughest problems facing our community. When so many of us work hard and struggle to get by, it's time for a change. That's why I'm running for Congress. It won't be easy, but I'm up for the challenge. I'm Katie Hill, and I approve this message.
My name is Margaret Oliver, and I'm 97 years old. If this nursing home closed, I would be devastated. I would feel lost, and I think I'd just break down in tears until I could think of something to do to help my situation. There are not too many nursing homes today, and I don't know where the people in this nursing home would go. So I would just cry and cry. I think I would lose all my spirit if that happened. I'd be ready to go.
First name, Andrew.
Last name?
Cuomo.
Is that with a Q?
That's a C-U-O-M-O.
What's your date of birth? Good, that's way older than 16. What's your favorite animal?
Zebras, but that's not a question, is it?
It should be.
Yeah.
Done, you're an organ donor.
That was easy.
We're going to sign everybody up.
Help save lives at donatelife.ny.gov.